Hey, Metzer.
Hey-o.
See this?
It's a lot of cards.
These are,
The plastique.
PVC.
Ian knows what PVC is.
Polyvinyl chloride. Right?
It's what pipes are made of. The white pipes.
Sewer pipes.
Sewer pipes.
The good stuff.
But what's weird, it's like they're very nice.
They are very nice.
Smell like perfume. Are these perfumed?
With chloride, yeah.
Smell very nice.
Smell like
These are plastic.
Yeah, these.
So do a rub them. See, these sound. Now rub those.
for an
Is there a
ASMR
difference?
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's higher pitched.
That
Those
is-
are higher pitched.
They're more tinny.
Yeah, no, these sound classier. These don't sound so pedestrian.
out.
These will not stand up as well to
Ow. Are you a card thrower? Can you throw a card?
I can throw it. I don't know if I can do it with precision.
Go, you give it a
Yeah.
go.
Right here.
I bet Jackie knows how to throw cards. Can you throw cards like a ninja? Are you a ninja? Peg the camera. Hit it right here. You got it.
yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
Nope, I'm not a card
Closer.
thrower, obviously.
Oh,
Okay.
Better.
That was
In that
cool.
direction.
Go down.
Ready? Nope, I keep on going that way, so I gotta go
Making a mess.
that way.
Wow. We either really suck at card throwing, or these
do
cards
this.
aren't good for card throwing.
you threw like
Ooh, those are loud.
almost. There it is.
It's
There it is. Let's go for the distance.
What's your face? How are you holding this in your hand?
Yeah. Whoa.
You hold like this,
Yep.
and it's just like about the spin. So you sort
Okay.
of like this,
Like a frisbee.
more like a whip crack. So it's like
Not good.
Yeah.
I should stick to
focus
answering
on like
emails.
focus on the pullback.
That is crazy. I can't even get 5 feet in front of me. You're just cruising it into the next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have 5.
Ooh, good skip on that one.
Got it. All right, we're done.
No. Fucking. Don't even.
So this is the one sport I excel at because of my like gangliness.
Your ape-like arms are actually helping you. Yes.
Hella kinetic energy.
I'm built like that creepy ape in Attack on Titan. That's me.
He's like a baseball guy, though.
Yeah, no,
You're
not
never
me.
like a baseball guy.
Nope, that's too much mass. I can only deal with cards. Go this way. We have to talk to Ian and Jason. So we have to talk about GenCon.
When is that?
So GenCon is in August.
First week, I think.
August 4th.
Oh, is that your birthday?
Yep. Ooh.
How else would you rather spend your birthday?
Any number of ways. Any number of ways. So for GenCon, we are building some showpieces.
All new furniture.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring a modular game table, medium rustic cherry, the basic. So if someone wants to see our most affordable dining table, they can see it. We're gonna bring a standard prophecy, which we're gonna bring a Bolivian rosewood. We're going to be bringing a standard modular desk, XL walnut. So we'll have a standard MGT, a standard prophecy, and a standard modular desk. Then we're gonna bring some fancier ones. We're gonna bring a signature series prophecy, which right now could be the Rogue, if we like the Rogue. We're also gonna do a signature series desk, modular game table, hex table, but we're gonna make it signature. I think that'll be a real statement piece. I want that one to be nice. One more thing, which this was Ed's idea, is Ed was like, hey, we should show off a coffee table. So we're gonna do a coffee table, and I want to, on the coffee table, just do a nice accent on the coffee table. A banding or stringing, something simple that it's like, oh, I love this table. I would love to add on this decorative element. I don't want to do the small coffee table. I want to do a small coffee table. So the small,
Gotcha. Say no more, Doug.
I don't want to do the Lilliput. I want to do the large coffee table, which is a
You want to do a square coffee table.
square coffee. There we go, for a sectional. And this is what we're here to brainstorm, is we have to figure out what would the primary would be, and then what would just a nice accent banding stringing be. If this is your format, okay, that's a square. That's how many leaves it would have. It would have 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. I was thinking we do some sort of like some sort of stringing, just something
Yep.
to jazz it up. Something like that. something like that. You could do something when it's open as well, if you felt like it.
And we could match that or mirror that band.
Right, some sort of banding. This clipped corner is really a big visual style.
Yeah.
Right here. Kind of almost want. Can I draw on this again?
Yeah, you should be able to do that with the dry erase.
You sure I won't stain or get in the?
might stain it. Here, do a test.
Oh, here we go. Flip it.
Yeah, flip it.
Do a test on that. Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey!
Why do we sell battle mats? You should just.
Could be as simple as that. Ooh, and if you did that, you could actually do an inlay in here. Just throwing that out there. I'd like to see what Ian and his team can come up with.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hello.
Cars everywhere. All right, so we're gonna talk about coffee table for Gen Con. It's gonna be basic, tasteful elements that someone could kind of do as like an add-on. Entry-level fancy pants.
Sure.
And we're envisioning a world where we have almost like some a la carte options.
It's a pick your own adventure with previously decided on features.
Exactly. Instead of being fully custom, where each person has to have a conversation with, you know, and figure out what you want. It's like, nope, here's some things that are good. What do you want? Right. So that's what we're gonna do. Since it's a coffee table and it's very close to the floor, the topper seems to make the most sense as where you're gonna put what you're gonna see. Sort of the most obvious is some sort of banding, stringing inlay. We did it on the Prophecy and it looked sharp.
Yep.
Will probably look good on this as well. The obvious one, did you watch this?
I wouldn't have been this ballsy to do this.
No?
And sometimes I'm a little ballsy.
Grab that.
Yeah.
No way. Shut up. Shut the front door. I did not know that.
So yeah, you do whatever you
That's
want.
rad. Get something like this. Get something like this. I love shit like that.
Popular. It's gonna be popular.
I've never done it, so.
We better find someone else then. I think we should whip up a couple quick things to see what we're liking. All right, Bennett. Oh,
That's
Yeah,
so
it comes right
awesome.
off.
That is so cool.
Is he in on this?
Jay's not in on this. Jay's gonna be on something else. We gotta start. We got other things we gotta start because we got a lot of things to pull together for Gen Con. So we'll talk to Jay tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
How's it going?
Got something special. Got some special shit.
Secrets?
It's definitely something that Ian wants to talk about.
Hi, Bennett.
Hi!
What have you done?
These. So, Ian challenged me with trying to zhuzh up toppers with a little banding and fun stuff.
What do you think? Which one's your favorite? Which one's the direction we should take?
Nope, sorry.
Oh, are we looking for one option or are we looking to give the customer multiple options?
That's a very good question, Matt. They all actually seem like pretty decent, good-looking options, and different customers are gonna have different personal preferences.
Yeah.
I kind of think this is a pretty good spread. You know, you've got your very basic, just classy mimic of the topper shape. You got a little more fanciness. And then this one's probably my least favorite. I don't know, it's a little bit jarring where everything else on the table is so linear, and then we just throw in this curve.
I like it more than the basic.
More than the plain one. Yeah. I'm still a little concerned about crossing all of the panels. I then challenged Bennett to try to figure out a way to resolve these where we're not crossing the panels. But basically we're just doing the ends or a corner treatment.
What do you got?
This one's just kind of all over the place. I took the kind of layered thing and I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll mimic this shape and make it resolve in some fashion. So that's a little wildness going on there. Sometimes you just start and you just let it see where it gets you.
Looks like a little like praying mantis face with the...
So I was like, meh, I gotta stop this. So then I went over here and did this.
That's interesting.
It's two shapes interwoven with each other.
Yeah.
Then I was just kind of like, okay, so that might be easier to stop.
I think this one has the most successful resolution based off the original corner we were working with. This one sort of like ties in and resolves, I think, the best.
Yep.
You're gonna finish this one.
Yep.
Because this is kind of on its way to looking cool.
Yep.
And then let's do 4 corners so we can look at what a top's actually gonna look like. Cool?
Cool.
All right, sweet. Let's do it.
One shift later.
Hey! Look at these! Hold it! So, you decided not to do a continuous banding across.
I wanted to try to see if we could just do a corner treatment that looked good so we could just avoid dealing with this crossing the seams,
Yep.
long cross-grain inlays.
Yep.
If we could avoid that whole thing, it would just simplify things a lot.
Yep. Bennett, why don't you describe what you did?
With this one specifically, I used my CNC skills to make a stencil, which is how I got this consistent, at least the routing part, on all 4 corners.
Okay.
From there, I took a chisel, squared off everything, laminated some curly maple and Cerakote with varying thicknesses. So you've got a thin white line, a thin black line, and a thick white line, and then made it look like it overlaid itself just by providing proper spacing, mitered everything, glued it up, sanded it, done.
Reactions? Jason?
I don't know if I personally like the 4 corners. Kind of just makes it feel like we plucked down the little motif. That's my first reaction.
I'm not bothered by the 4 corner motifs. What I don't like about it is the fact that there's no real strong sense of overlap. We need some sand shading or something. It doesn't feel like it's woven.
You know what he's talking about, sand shading?
Yeah.
Sand shade. Sand shade.
Basically making like a faux shadow.
Yeah.
Yep.
They would just make everything... I actually don't know how much that would help.
I think it would help it.
Help a little.
Number 2, what I would do, I think this is an accent
Waiting to happen.
An accent waiting to happen. You could actually do a gradient of colors, like a bright red and then more subdued reds, or just all reds, or there's something there that will also make it feel more contained.
How many options do we want people to see? So
Right.
now, this might not be to everyone's taste. Do we want some options?
Yeah,
and
that's
then
really smart.
Here's the table we did.
Ian is once again high wisdom score. Don't try to charm him. What I would like for Gen Con is we should have 1 executed, and then to your point, Ian, just 3 little sample boards. I think having 4 options is more than enough. What do you think of that, Chris?
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I love the idea of bringing finding a variety so it can get people's gears kind of turning, making them think of options that they might like.
I would just continue down this path, polish up this one, and then come up with 3 other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. That's fine.
You know how at concerts, if you go to festivals, they'll have the posters and the art and the things that announce the music artists and stuff. They're always crazy and psychedelic and super weird. I wanted to have art like that in the campaign.
Okay.
And I commissioned an artist to create, it was almost no direction. Whoa. I love this little frog.